Raul Santos after the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40.
I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but if you really don't like it that much, I don't either. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, dude, it's been there for years.
So first down from the 41.
I understand, but like, I really... Yes, I don't understand why it's so urgent. Like, it's saying that thing has been there for years, every year. You keep You just asked me to do that 3 times in less than time.
Now Jackson off the play action. Goes out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. Across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play.
You keep asking me.
And that's good for a Raiders.
Give me a
first down.
breathe.
You calm down. Stop talking to me. Dude, you asked me like 5 times in the past 5 minutes. You need to give it a rest. You're the one that's...
Now here he goes on the boot. Escapes the pocket. Complete Derrick Henry.
Oh, 4 pass.
Big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Lamar now from the gun. Drop this one down for Henry. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the first. Keeps away from 1. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Lamar off the play fake. He's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying on...
Oh, it's a fake. It's like they're going to throw. They tried a trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Breaks the tackle.
You want to fucking run the ball, you faggot?
2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
That's good, that's good. You can keep doing that shit. You can keep doing it. I got something for you.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams to throw on 1st. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. Gets some space around midfield. field.
You are a pussy. That's alright, dude. I got a spot for you, buddy.
Those are the hurry up here.
Buddy.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Free inside the 30. And the fake spike works. They pull the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away.
That explains.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
I'm telling you, it's been there for years. I'm telling you.
What are we even talking about?
So first down from the 41.
Hold up. This thing, okay. This thing.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Forced out to his right. Complete to Henry on the check down. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing
Oh, I
doing
could
on
have
that
taken
two-point
first field goal.
opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. Two-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of two-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future two-point chances.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set.
So
First and 10.
I hate that. Dude, that shit would piss me
How you do that at school?
They'd say that shit.
Here's Swift to start the drive. His effort results in 82 yards.
Literally.
He gets a couple on first, and
Dude,
that's
I
on second
hated
and
that
8.
shit. They're just like, oh, what's up, bro? Or like, good hitter. You're like, oh, good hit. Like, shut
Yeah,
up.
I'm like, you just dropped your fucking basement there.
Yeah, like, shut up. No, but I wouldn't beat Joe though. I would start issues and shit.
I never talked.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 12-6 ball game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Shut the fuck. Yeah.
The one person I thought was actually chatting with was you're not going to go again.
No, it's like
We're
they'll
back and all set for the second quarter.
they'll
Bears
say
football.
something. You're just like,
They'll have
Stop.
it second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's close to Loveland. And he has it right in midfield.
good job.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, like, good hit. Like, shut up.
Working from the gun, Williams.
Like, yeah, I know. You fell over it. I was just like, I know it was a good hit. You fell over it. Your fucking helmet. Your helmet almost came off. I knew it was a good hit. You dumb fuck.
Just flashes me back to the preseason. my
Yeah,
first
literally.
preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're a premium in this league.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series.
He's kind of
He's the
fat
one driving it.
slow, dude. This was like Madden fucking. This is a different Madden. Like this would be so with the
Third down, here's Williams.
Roquan Joki kind of slow.
That's caught. This is Loveland. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I don't like running man
First and downs now from the 39.
So fucking bad, dude. Like the defense in the league are actually so bad, dude.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Broke Quan Smith with the pick.
That was a man too, bro. Come on.
The first turnover of this ball game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
I just want to see it.
He's got it on the bootleg. Chased out to his right.
God, fucking Lamar Jackson
just got incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again is Lamar. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
All right, who's better?
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Still chances to get these final 4 yards in 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Swift. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Manungan. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
Loss of 2 yards.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down, Williams. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
1st down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Out of the gun here, and the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
What an incredibly well-timed blitz for the linebacker. He saw his opening, but the blockers clearly didn't see him. And you know who did see him? That quarterback, who not just saw him, but he felt him. He's picking himself up off the turf after that safety.
And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st down, Williams to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Now Williams. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. To throw is Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down.
What is up?
First and
To throw, Williams. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is it up? Whiskey,
I'll run it with Menonga. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Roquan Smith there, doing what he did his first 4 NFL seasons with the Bears, shutting that play down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's Menonga. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Williams will look to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Blackwell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Free inside the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First down.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that's complete. It's Menunga. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. We need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Williams again. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down.
Ready to go!
3rd and long for him here. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
What is it? On.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's
that's
clearly
so
changed. We can feel it
I
here
like
in the
this,
booth, but
take
you're
my
right.
beats, man.
It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
What
The
is up?
Bears will line up for the 2-point
Back to
conversion.
throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
18. Bears 14.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Lamar now from the gun. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Go ahead.
Here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Ravens up by 4. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Jackson. Rolling out. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Yeah, I know. I tried to find it. Run Mark Andrews in a fucking outside of you.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Sending a tight end in motion left. To throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Bears decide to call their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Flush down out to his left. He's going for it himself. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here he is to throw. Dumped off to his running back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Back to the line they come, second down.
45-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now, you've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game. I'll tell you what, King, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield.
There is no fucking way.
And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? Penalty hurts him, but they are still going for it here on fourth down.
Did you ever part of the program?
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They're going to pass it here. Force that to his right. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down. Of all things, really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. He'll throw it. Buying some time right. They did it. He made the interception. And the Bears were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Yeah, I should consider. They were trying to like just find kids.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.
So they were trying to find kids that are hell particularly.
Like, so they could join the CIA?
Yeah, CIA.
Damn, so of course nobody from our school.
Dude, I didn't get chosen, bro.
So like, how did they like pick? Like,
Because they would ask you, they would like give you a bunch of shit. They would see how good you are. Because the sound, if it's playing in both, like this is all sounds. If you have both sounds like playing through different like ears at a certain time, then you would like a lucid dream and
So if you
do that, they see how good you are at that. They test your seconds really share like a dot like really far away. You can't tell what shape it is, but like you're supposed to just guess what shape it is.
we all do it, and I'm just retarded.
Most people not. A lot of people do that shit.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
I like playing my way. I like
70,000
going
plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one.
Here's the thing: what they did, we probably wouldn't know.
It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on themselves. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. Good job being covered. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
You could literally go out of your body. Like you could get your soul out of your body, go wherever you want. Yeah, that's crazy. There's like still like a Marilyn Monroe's dad owned an institution called the Monroe Institution, and they like taught. That's who was behind it and shit. Let's go.
That's how you say it.
CIA was working with the Monroe Institute, Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe.
She was like
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That one on the run, but the receiver going to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They never justice here.
Now, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses.
Running the football, you are such a pussy.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that run.
That's literally
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Middle. Fourth down, Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to...
He's got it at the 3. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A first down throw for Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
It just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Derrick Henry. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught, and he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two.
Yeah. That's what I meant. So, this guy's so bad.
Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now Jackson on the move. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side.
Somehow his Derrick Henry stats is dropping on the slow.
A gain of 24 yards.
It's never so player.
Baltimore, first down.
We've done this stuff for that.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Report! From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Dude, I do not be hurling anymore. That's
Does not want to go down. And takes
So-
up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on two more.
You literally just ran an RPO bubble in Madden. You're such. You literally have like typical Xbox players that like this. You should just kill yourself.
He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
And then ran the exact same play again. I like it.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Jackson now. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You just play so
Kyle Van Noy getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Here's Jackson on the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
That's right. He is pretty good though.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
You're trying so hard to win. You haven't thrown a pass in fucking 2 yards.
It's the Ravens out front.
You haven't fucking completed a 10-yard pass.
After this.
You throw screens the entire time.
Ravens football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with
you run slant stick and pass to the fucking running back. You are such a fucking pussy. You're running like 10 audibles just to pass a screen to the running back. You are such a pussy. Look at you.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this
the gayest shit I've ever seen in my life. Throwing screen passes all game long. You're such a bitch. Like, this is literally a free game. You're trying so hard to win.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.